On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get this up to the 44. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Second down and 8. Slot receiver headed right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Now Allen. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A gain there of 21. First down, Buffalo.
Talk about a thing of beauty, Mike. Did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain down.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. On second down, Levis. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
3rd and a yard. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first?
And he'll take it on in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's a designed run. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. One quarter in the book. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. Allen on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, hello. He is stomped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Levis. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Levis to throw. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A run out of the gun with Cook. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5. 12 yards on the pickup. And that's a 1st down. Here's Cook. Now a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of it.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Rashad White. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards.
traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. So now they'll throw it with Allen. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Allen to throw. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. The PAT up and good. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll go play action here with Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Allen.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Oh, the ball's out. The Bills have got it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Throwing is Allen. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so a little surprised.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. Might take them out of field goal range.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. From the gun, it's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing on second down, Levis. He'll find his running back, Cook.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to him. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. McManus's kick is good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's got room to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
On 2nd down, Levis. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. This one on target to Olave. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Throwing is Levis. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. The Saints will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end. On first down, it's Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a run. A hit, and he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is third and goal.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll run. It's Cook. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Olsen and Ebo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Allen. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Second and 7. On play action, here's Levis. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Levis. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, New Orleans.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock,
he gets free. And he's got another one. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Play action. It's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. They go play action now. Here's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
That's complete to Coleman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. Now inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Woo. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one